parts of this video is mostly for me, but hopefully it will help you as well. And that is, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just make some beats, man. So I like to make something kind of, I guess, mellow, with some sort of live drums. Have some live drums right here. Something like this. Kind of ghost notes and stuff like this. So I gotta have that kind of rising kind of vibe to it. But I'm not really liking the kick though. The kick is kind of a little bit weird with this. So this kick is a lot more kind of live, although it's not really as kind of live drum, but this kick has a lot more to it. The snare has a lot of tail, so let's try to remove that. I don't want the snare to hit every kind of... So I want the snare to kind of miss every now and then. Some hi-hats. One thing is missing, some E-pianos, I guess. Maybe not. Let's kind of liven the drum a little bit. So I have these drums right here. Let's try to find some samples, I guess. Sample will be the best thing instead of keys. No. What else? Okay. So this is my chops at +7, and then of course I add few stuff on it. EQ, compressor, and then some bass amp, because I think this will be the only kind of bass in this. So some processing, so the end product will sound like this. Ooh. Yeah. That's one. Let's try to make something else. Maybe something a little different. Have the Roland S1 right here. Not sure what I'm going to use it for, but you know, that's part of the fun. So I'm still kind of liking the live feel of the drums earlier. Okay, something like this. So these are my drums. Kind of a cool, it's not quantized, but there is kind of a little delay on them. Yes, that's kind of cool. So next I'm thinking of some keys. All right, so I have these notes right here. Kind of took a while to draw them. And then I have an automation on this keys where I kind of automate the opening of the EQ. So let's try to add some hi-hats. Like, I think the hi-hat will be the easier, kind of faster thing next. Okay, so that would be kind of a cool hi-hat pattern. So on the kick, I added an EQ, and I added this Arturia kick preamp, just a kick preset. I kind of like using that. And then on the hi-hat, on the snare, I added the air, analog air preset. And then let's add some kind of other things. I like to make something very trippy. Something like this. But let's try to figure out a bass. This has a very trippy vibe, so I like this. And then some processing. These processing do a lot, man. Yes, that's a pretty cool thing. Let's try to make something else. So I have this kick pattern right here that is kind of I guess a little bit Afrobeat amapiano. So it doesn't really go like 4 to the floor, but it's a little bit more interesting, I think. So that's the kick. Let's try to find some sort of fillers. But I guess to kind of give the vibe, let's go for a respace. So this. Alright, so I have a few drums here and there. Kind of took some time to put everything together, but this is everything so far. Okay, that's kind of cool. And let's add some kind of very distinct keys. Maybe some sine waves. Maybe some house key. And I'm thinking of kind of more doing an automation on the brightness. And of course, yeah, I think I like this. But we can add some last thing. Alright, so that's all. Few attempts. I think there are some cool ideas on these 3 beats. But yes, that's the point, man. Don't be too hard on yourself and just make whatever beat comes to your mind. So yes, thank you for watching, and then I'll catch you on the next one.